Hey everyone, and thank you for being part of the Easy Living community. I just wanted to jump on here real quick to share a story with a very important message. And it's something that's been on my mind and my heart the past 24 hours. Yesterday, I heard some pretty horrible news about an old coworker who passed away in an accident couple days before Christmas time. And I didn't really know this coworker too well. I worked with him briefly. Um, And all I know is that a few years later, his daughter ended up being really, really good friends with my niece in school. I still hadn't seen him since we worked together. I heard of the news of his passing yesterday, that he passed away in an accident. Um, he's a young dad, and it's something that working with him, we worked with foster youth or at-risk youth, and he was always really good with the kids. The kids really loved him. And something I really admired about him, he was always very welcoming to me. I was a substitute rehabilitation specialist, so I would just pop in whenever they needed me. It was kind of when I was transitioning into my meal prep company. And he was very welcoming to me. He was just very kind. Like, we have coffee here. If there's anybody that messes with you, let me know. And I had already been in the field for a while, so I knew what to expect with the children and how to handle it, but just he was kind. And just seeing him on Facebook and social media, see his family grow, seeing his adventures, just knowing how much of a kind person he was. And when I heard the story, it just broke my heart because I really know how much of a great dad he was. How lucky his daughter was to have him, and how proud he was to be a father. He would post his daughter all the time on Facebook and do father-daughter dates. And his daughter's about 5 years old, and it just breaks my heart to know that she's gonna be left without a father. Anywho, I just wanted to come out here and say, he was a man I didn't know well, but hearing about his passing, it's something that what I remember about him is how warm he was, how welcoming he was, how his light just shined through. And that's something we could all encompass. I heard a quote before that says, we could only understand life backwards, but we must live it forward. And when we look back at life, how do we want to be remembered? People remember us by how we make them feel, not necessarily the stuff we've accomplished, the stuff we've done. It's how we make them feel. And I just want to come out here and realize how powerful each and every one of you are. That sometimes when we're feeling down, sometimes when we're feeling not enough, sometimes when we're feeling like it's an uphill battle, we forget that simply existing is enough. Smiling and being kind to the cashier at the grocery store, being kind to your coworkers, being there for your friends. That's what's important at the end of the day. And it's something we forget. We forget how powerful we are just by existing, by walking down the street. And all of us have that one story, right? Where maybe we had a really, really bad day and a stranger, just by existing, just by having a quick little conversation with you, a little words of encouragement really shifted your day for the better. And we might remember the stranger, we might remember the old coworker, we might remember someone just in passing. We might not remember much else about them, but we remember those little moments. And it's something I would just want to really emphasize for you today is when you're out there this weekend, when you're doing basic chores, mundane activities like grocery shopping, like working, or on your evening walk, just remember how powerful you are and how your energy alone can really affect someone's day and how they remember you, your legacy. You're more powerful than you think. And I just want you all to remember that.